peeps. And of course, hello to everybody over at LinkedIn, Facebook, all the places that I hang out at. Listen, I wanted to jump in today and talk about something that's kind of dear to my heart. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I want to come in and talk about something that's dear to my heart. I had a conversation earlier today. I have another opportunity to actually collaborate with someone. And as I thought about this opportunity, this thought process, due to the things that we were talking about, came up. And I thought about how important it is to me. And I needed to make sure that that person that I was talking to about this collaboration opportunity, I needed to make sure it was important to her. And that was the art of simplification. I started thinking about as I listened to her conversation, some of the things she'd say to me, because as a business strategist, AKA the strategy lady, we tend to sometimes get in the mode of doing different things. And sometimes we can forget and we can overcomplicate stuff, just like any other business owner. And so many of us get stuck in that rut sometimes. We will not plan and then try to do something off the cuff and get frustrated. We will overcomplicate and then get mad because things just don't line up right. And I couldn't help but to share it with the young lady as we were talking about this actual collaboration opportunity. And so I wanted to come in today. As I told you, I'd be back talking every day except the weekends, y'all. I ain't gonna do it. I don't have time. I gotta spend some time with me. But I told you I was going to come in and talk with you all during the weekday, at least up until we get to the launch of EduConsult Pro, and share some things, share some tips, some strategies, and things that I believe we all need as consultants that will help us take our lives and our business to the next level. So today I want to talk about the art of simplification, ditching that chaos, y'all. Okay, ditching the chaos so that you can embrace the success that I know you desire to have. Thanks so much for joining me here on IG and, of course, on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of that. You're probably seeing this thing I got here running in front of me. I'm going to give you a hint. The collaboration has a lot to do with this thing here, right? So you can imagine it's a mixer. That's some things that's going to go on. Y'all know I have my own TV show. Put it to rest slightly to reorganize it. And this is not the TV show, but it's going to play a part in something that kind of comes off of that. But we'll be announcing it very soon. So the art of simplification is extremely important. We've all put ourselves, or we've all had that feeling where we are scrambling right before a meeting because we totally forgot to plan, or we just flat out neglected to plan. I mean, it's happened to the most of us, the best of us. I've been guilty of it. We've all been there in a nutshell, is all I'm saying. And like I said, just earlier today, I was presented with an opportunity to collaborate with someone, but I could not help but to talk to her about the importance of being prepared. And I just flat out had the conversation. I was like, listen, I don't like to look bad. In my world, from the East Coast, even though I've been in the ATL 36 years, I say I don't like to look raggedy. I don't. I like things to be organized. I like things to be together. But in that, I had to deal with the realization of my personality, because I can get caught up in the spirit of perfection, which means I can overcomplicate things. Has anyone here felt that before? Hey, Zumba Goddess, how are you? Hey, Business Mind Collab, how are you? Listen, we've all been tied up into that before. I know I'm guilty of it. I've been guilty of it. And now I focus so much more on the importance of simplification. This is why I talk so much about SaaS, not SaaS, but SaaS. Simplify, automate, systematize, and streamline your business. That's extremely important. I think that if we can grab a hold to the art of simplification in our business, in our family life, no matter which way we go with it, y'all, we can ditch the chaos. And when we can ditch the chaos, what is that thing we can embrace? Success, right? So I want to just kind of hit on some of those things like that. Because when we think about the complexity, of things, the complexity of how we will I'm in a situation where I hold office at my church, and we've got so many different people in different offices, and this person doing this other person doing that, and nobody being on the same page. And sometimes, again, we can overcomplicate things, right? Especially when it comes to meetings. You can, because you're not planning and because you've overcomplicated it, taking away the whole spirit of simplification. Now you end up with pre-meeting jitters. And let's be honest, most of us operate that way. And then we come up with excuses. But had we planned, or had we looked at things and mapped it out and took it from the space of being overcomplicated to as simplistic as possible, things run a lot more smoothly. Before I jumped on here today, I thought about, hey, do you want to go live back again with your StreamYard? Do you want to take your IG on StreamYard and put it in portrait mode? And I started getting ready to overcomplicate stuff. And I said, you know what? Let's go back to simplicity. Yes, it's easier to have everything, for me, in my opinion, all on one area, one platform to do different things with. But as I thought about the fact that, hey, do you want to upgrade your StreamYard plan back to unlimited, where you're streaming on everything? Do you have to? Do you really want your IG to be in portrait mode? Do you really need to focus on that right this second, since you're just going live kind of off the cuff, even though you're making a decision, to go live? And I made a conscious decision to lean more towards simplicity. So I said, hey, I'll stick my phone up here and we can go live on IG. Hey, I'm still on my StreamYard. I'm streaming on 4 other platforms there as well, right? It is extremely important for us to embrace simplicity, because when we embrace it, we can move a little bit more with ease. Now, as a business consultant who works with educator consultants, other female consultants, business consultants, this has been a journey that I have truly been taking everyone that I've been working with on. Hey, Marjorie, I am Marjorie Mallard. How are you? And the journey truly has been the power of simplicity. So this is why our topic today is all about the art of simplification. Okay, empowering leaders and consultants, to simplify so they can get to where they need to go. And as I work with those consultants, I work with them first and foremost about getting clear on what it is, where they are in their business, and where they want to go. And most of that has a whole lot to do with the complexity of things and helping them hone in and simplify those things that they need to simplify so that they can ditch feeling overwhelmed all the time. Because when you overcomplicate things, you're overwhelmed. When you don't plan, you are flat out overwhelmed. I mean, you end up with, putting too much more on your table that you really didn't have to put on the table, things that you don't need to do. You feel hopeless, and you feel like you're missing it, right? You feel like when you show up on platforms like this, that everybody's looking at you going, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Oh, she's just rattling on and on and on. And in some cases we are, because we failed to plan or we've overcomplicated it. So I want to encourage you all to embrace the art of simplification. Stop overcomplicating things. Look at the key things that really truly matter to you that will help you take your life and your business to the next level. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Even down to your to-do list. Okay. If you got more than 3 things on your to-do list, more than likely you're not going to complete the thing. So I always talk to you. In the past, when I went live for those 61 days, I talked about, and even the other days when last year when I talked about for Women's History Month, I talked about the importance of having a prioritized to-do list, right? Some of us don't operate that way. We just write this big old long list out and we're fooling ourselves that we're going to get to the list. Pull out that prioritized to-do list. Work on those income generating tasks, but do it in its most simplistic way, right? That's going to help you really, really take your consulting business, your coaching business, service-based business, whether you're an educational consultant, an educator moving on, or a business consultant working with someone, you will find that as you simplify things, you will be able to show up with ease. Something as simple as going live. How can you go live in its most simple way? Get Streamline. StreamYard, get Restream, go live with IG, go live in other different ways, OBS. Figure out ways to pull things all in and make it as simple as possible. If you run into situations because life is happening, right? You know, as they say, make it make sense. Bring it down to bare minimum. Okay, so today I thought, hey, I was going to use my IG and put it up on StreamYard. And I said, nah, I'll just stick it right here in front of me on my phone. I'll look here with you and look up here. And then, hey, I can announce it. Y'all see me looking around. I'm talking, making sure I'm hitting key points. But I thought I would come on and talk about it today because as I had my conversation with the person I'm collaborating with, it came down to simplification and it came down to planning. And as I spoke to her, it resonated, to me that I think that's what I want to talk about with you all today: the importance of embracing the art of simplification. So, if you're that person that likes to overwhelm yourself with all kind of different things, especially that to-do list, maybe consider making a to-don't list, right? So that you can focus on the priorities that make the real difference in your business, in your life. After all, you went in business to go in business so that you can do what you wanted to do on your time schedule, even though, when you're in business, you work more than a regular 9 to 5, right? But my thought process is clearly you did not decide to go into business to stress yourself out, right? And sometimes we can create a stressful situation, especially with a to-do list, by overwhelming ourselves with it. Keep it as simplistic as possible and maybe consider creating a to-don't list. And when you have that, I'm not going to do this type of list, you can then hone in and focus on the things that matter. And generally speaking, that is 3 to 5 things. And that's a prioritized to-do list, in my opinion. Also, you know what? Consider streamlining those repetitive tasks. Okay. Y'all know me. I come out and I talk to y'all about the things that I do, how I'm streamlining things, and the things that I do on a consistent day-to-day basis, right? I am the owner of Let's Talk Strategies, EduConsult Pro. If you're here on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, you'll see the logo up there, EduConsult Pro, Digital CEO Systems. EduConsult Pro is a consulting platform for educators and business consultants. And we are launching on April the 22nd. And that platform truly helps you be as simplistic as possible. I'm all about simplifying, automating, systematizing, and streamlining your business. I'm all about helping you get your SaaS on, right? And that's what EduConsult Pro does. It will help you streamline those repetitive tasks, those things that suck up that precious time that you really can't afford for it to suck up. Think of all of the extra energy you'll have for the things that you really truly enjoy doing when you can streamline the things you need to make it as simple as possible, right? Think about how much more calmer you can show up and be the clear leader even when technology throws a tantrum, because y'all know what's going to happen. It always happens, right? When it happens for me, I just, hey, it is what it is. But I can only do that, y'all, because I operate from a space of simplicity. And this is why I believe each of you should embrace the art of simplification. And I just thought I'd come out here and talk about it today, right? When you simplify things, you position yourself to be more present. You position yourself to be more efficient. You position yourself to be more effective, in everything that you do, because you can approach things differently. In a nutshell, you can approach things a lot more confidently when it's simplified. All right. So I got a question for you. How do you actually simplify your business? How do you simplify your life? What are the things that you do? Right? There are tons of resources that are out there. You know, you got YouTube University, you got EduConsult Pro, you got Let's Talk Strategies. I mean, like I said, you got tons of things. YouTube University will have you out there going down a whole path that'll have you jumping all over everywhere because yeah, we're using the resources, but then we find ourselves still overcomplicating things because one, we don't have clarity, and then number two, we take what someone's given us and we overcomplicate it. But I promise you, if you break things down in the most simplistic way and you embrace the art of simplification or embrace SAS, right? Simplify, automate, systematize, and streamline, life gets a lot more better. So let's ditch the complexity. Okay, let's ditch that and embrace, y'all, the power of simplification. And listen, we can do that together because I do it daily. So I'm guilty of it. I'll try and pick something up and I'll start overcomplicating it. I'm so glad that I have business besties that will help redirect me. I encourage you to do that too. Get you some business besties. You know, get you people that can help you stay focused on the things that you need to stay focused on. If you are in need of accountability partners, if you are in need of a group of people that can help you simplify, automate, systematize, and streamline and stay focused and embracing the art of simplification, consider joining EduConsult Pro. It is a membership site, y'all, that I consider is out of sight. And y'all, we are launching April the 22nd. And for the first 100 members, you get a chance to become part of that membership with $100 off of the normal price. The normal price is $297. You get a chance. The first 100 founding members can join EduConsult Pro's membership for $197 a month. Listen, you get a chance to not only have your own CRM, your own platform for you to manage your business, your sales, your marketing all in one spot. You also have the opportunity to have unlimited sales funnels, websites. You can even have your own business line that comes at an additional cost. But what I love about EduConsult Pro, I've taken the time after visiting, or actually not visiting, but after participating in a conference. I went to an educators conference as a business educator, someone who educates other consultants. And the things that I heard that these consultants needed, their pain points, when I came home and God gave me the vision of what I can do to help that consultant, a consultant to consultant, take their lives and their business to the next level, I got nitty gritty, peeling back the onion layer, y'all. And God gave me EduConsult Pro. It has templates in there. It has social media post templates. It has onboarding templates. It has everything that you need as you, that business owner, that business consultant, that educator consultant who's either reaching back in as a leader, assisting principals, Board of Education people, reaching back over, helping corporations. It has everything that you need to simplify your business, your consulting business. I encourage you to check out EduConsult Pro. Site is live for you right now, but we launch April the 22nd. This membership, y'all, is going to be the bomb.com. We got workshops. We got access to several other different things that you will be able to utilize, or different tools. Let's not just say things that will help you utilize, help you to be able to run your business better in its most efficient, most effective way. And you get a chance to have a free software on top of that, right? So I want you to know, again, that the art of simplification, y'all, it's more than just making things simple. You need to plan things accordingly, okay? So it's more than just a plan, but it's also something that will help you get out of the spirit of chaos. When you can stand up confidently and own and operate your business, your consulting firm, and do it with ease, you feel good about showing up consistently on a day-to-day basis. You feel comfortable even when you have a hiccup because life is going to happen. You may be frustrated and irritated when systems go down, but you can still recover. When YouTube, when LinkedIn, when Instagram, when Facebook goes down, operating your business in the most simplistic way, you can recover easier. So again, I'm encouraging you. If I hadn't stuck you hard enough yet, I'm going to stick you again. Embrace the art of simplification, simplicity, right? As leaders and consultants, we need to do that. Stop overcomplicating things. Simplify your life. And if you need a bit of help doing it, join me over in EduConsult Pro. That's EduConsult Pro. Let me go ahead and throw that up here. EduConsultPro.com. It is the new consulting platform for consultants, educator consultants, as well as business consultants. This platform is a membership platform where you will not only have a chance to have your own business management, sales, and marketing platform for you to do your follow-ups, your email campaigns, your workflows. You're also going to have onboarding templates inside of it. You're going to have email marketing templates. You will be equipped to be able to come in and move with ease in its most simplistic way, of course. All right. So join me over at educonsultpro.com. And I'm going to wrap it up right now at this moment. I got to go lay down, y'all. I haven't really felt well today, but I promised I was going to come out and share something with you all on a consistent day-to-day basis until we launch on April the 22nd. I'm Danette Moss, business systems and implementation strategist, AKA, y'all know who I say I am, the strategy lady. And of course, I hang out over at my favorite place, letstalkstrategies.com. And of course, educonsultpro.com, digital CEO systems. But today we're talking more about us talking about EduConsult Pro. I want you to jump on board and take advantage of that opportunity, okay? Join us. Be one of the first 100 founding members so that you can embrace being able to join a membership with $100 off. Because after the first 100, y'all, we going up. We going back to the 297 because what's inside of that membership, it's golden, and I cannot wait to share it. All right. Thanks so much for joining me, y'all. If you are listening to the replay, please be sure that you put hashtag replay. Let me know and share with me inside of the comments section. What is that one thing that you find yourself constantly overwhelming yourself with? What is that one thing that you find yourself overcomplicating things with that you might need help with? Share it in the comment section and share with us how you've managed to get beyond it. We'd love to know. It's not just about me, it's about y'all too. All right, take care, y'all. See you later, Instagram.